Guys, happy Thursday. So I plan on getting all Sagittarius's readings done today. So this is how they feel about you readings. So the next one's going to be Taurus. This is how Taurus feels about Sagittarius. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, guys, and then also watch the other readings, okay? Because you can really get a sense of how we're coming up, like, across the people, because this is how they feel about you, okay? And tarot is always geared around relationships, simply because relationships teach us more about ourselves, okay? This doesn't have to be a love relationship. It could be family, friend, co-worker, neighbor, you know, it doesn't matter. The same rules apply. You know, there's no exception to the rules, okay? So you don't treat one human being better than the other. So just letting you know that this doesn't have to be a love relationship. So if you know, have a situation going on with your child or your parent or your siblings or something, watch those other videos. It really gets a sense, like, of how you're coming across to people, right? So this is how Taurus feels about Sagittarius. Interesting. Okay. Death card in reverse. So that's Scorpio energy. Thanks for guys. Appreciate it. True grateful. Can you please let us know? Whoa, okay, there we go. This one fell off the table. It's looking flying on us. Okay. 10 of Cups in reverse. What's going on here with these Tauruses and Sagittariuses? Oh, and these cards keep flying off the table. Very interesting. 2 of Swords. Let's see if they have one more. Spirit has at least one more for us. I cannot predict the future, guys, meaning that God gave us free will. Today you go left, tomorrow you go right. That changes the energy. So I'm telling you right now, I'm working out the energy that you are in right now, the energy of the people that are around you, to see, like, maybe there's something you're not seeing, or, you know, give you better insight or clarity of what's going on, to make better decisions. And, you know, life is hard, right? Relationships are hard, and that's because it is geared towards us learning about ourselves. It's hard to do sometimes, right? It's hard to look at ourselves. So let's get into this. Okay, so first card is a major arcana card. This is the Death card. This is Scorpio energy. Now, tarot cards are never as what they seem, meaning that you can't judge a book by its cover. Death simply means the end of something so that something else can begin. Change, transformation. We are in Scorpio season right now, guys. Happy birthday, Scorpios. So this is change and transformation. Now, everybody looks at this card like it's dark. No, you have to look beyond. There's so many different meanings and everything to these cards. It's not just one way. It could never be just one way. There's a sun right here, right? This is in reverse. So let's find out what this is going on. What's going on here? So the Death card is number 13 in the major arcana. 3 plus 1 is 4. 4 in the tree of life is like a merit of deservingness or mercy, if you will. People who we feel in our right mind we deserve things, and I'm not saying that we don't, but however we do in our ego, prideful nature, we feel like, you know, we don't deserve this. We do deserve this. You know, we really don't know what it is that's good for us right now. That's why we need to learn about ourselves. Ta-da! Relationships, right? So Taurus feels that the relationship is undergoing an intense transformation. The old ways are now being swept away, and there may be some fear surrounding a different yet necessary change. Your partner may also feel uneasy about issues of prominence at this time. So Taurus feels like you guys went through a very, you know, intense change, okay? And the old ways are now being swept away. There are some fears surrounding a different yet necessary change. So, of course, anything that, you know, has to do with change is scary because we don't know. You know, we get so used to being a certain way, right? And then to change that is scary. We don't know the outcome of it, but we're not supposed to know. Because if we did know, would it be a lesson? You know, no, it wouldn't. Would it be a risk? No. Would it be, if we did know the outcome to everything, then it wouldn't be even a reason to care. We already know, like, oh, who cares? I'm going to win this anyways, you know. And then there's no honor or not pride. There's really no honor or like achievement behind that, right? So change is very scary, but so Tauruses may also feel uneasy about the issues at this time, okay? So they might be a little bit worried too, you know, just as much as anybody else. Change is scary. They don't know what to expect, you know, like you're so used to something going one way, and now it's going to be the other. But, you know, just, you know, have faith that everything that's going to meant to be is going to be, and that is the way that it is, you know. So always take it easy on yourself and others, no matter what the situation is. We're here to learn and grow, right? Everybody makes mistakes. Everybody goes through changes. I'm not the same person I was 5 years ago, and I highly doubt anybody really is that same person 5 years ago. Because within life, we go through situations and relationships, events, things that do, change us, and hopefully for the better, right? That's what we're here for. We're not here to be resentful. We're not here to be vindictive. We're not here to, make people's lives more harder than their life. There's not one person walking this earth that does not have a story that will bring you to your knees. Keep that in mind, guys. We got to have empathy and sympathy, okay? The next card is the Ten of Cups. This is in reverse. Tens on the Tree of Life are a completion, all right? So after the tens, we go right back up to the ones, right? So this has come, there's something that came to a completion. This is in reverse. So cups represents our feelings, emotions, and relationships. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy. So this is Jupiter and Pisces. So this is the Lord of material happiness. So Taurus isn't clear about what it is that you want. Instead of hurts or avoiding, or instead of hints or avoiding convos, speak up. Signify future harmony if you can communicate clearly and compassionately. Like I said, Sagittarius, there's a big significant change. Now, they're not sure what it is that you want. So what Spirit is saying, that instead of hints or avoiding conversations, just speak up, okay? Let them know directly what it is that you want, okay? They want to know clearly. But, so signify future harmony if you can communicate clearly and compassionately. Now remember, when you talk to people, you're supposed to listen to understand them, not listen to respond, okay? And listening to somebody, whether we agree with them or not, does not mean, when we listen to them and we acknowledge that we heard them, does not mean that you have to agree with what they said. Acknowledging that you heard them is completely different than agreeing with what they said. You can acknowledge somebody that, yes, I heard what you said. That doesn't mean, yes, I agree with you. See what I'm saying? And make that clear. So that's, the communication, 5-minute communication can totally eliminate 2 weeks of misunderstandings, literally. So communication is key in any relationship, in any human connection. We so many times expect the other person to know what it is that we're thinking, what it is that we're feeling, how, why. This is a completely different individual that went through different situations, was raised differently, felt differently through every event. We do not know how somebody felt or what they were going through when they were going through it. Even if the same situation happened to 2 people, it's not going to be the same perception, because one person's going to feel a certain way, the other person's going to feel their way, right? So it's not, that's the thing. That's where everything comes. That's the big misunderstanding, okay? That's the biggest misunderstanding in the world, that we think we know what's best for somebody else, that we think we know what they're going through, that we think we know how to fix it. We don't. The only person we can do is fix ourselves. Now, when you're in a connection with somebody else, you're trying to incorporate your feelings with their feelings and your truth to their truths, and there's your truth, their truth, and the truth, right? So find that middle path and make it work, but make sure that you communicate, because they can't read your mind, okay? They're fearful. They don't know the big change happened. They don't know how to move on from here. They don't know what you want. Well, how would they know what you want? If you tell them, right? But do it clearly and compassionately. Compassionately means, don't blame, shame, criticize, things like that. Like I said, people make mistakes. Nobody's here is perfect. People are not always going to do what we want them to do. And if we hold resentment and, you, then we're belittling them. And that's not fair, okay, to anybody. So please be clear and compassionate when you communicate, okay? Remember, take it easy on yourself and others. We are here to learn and grow, okay? Next card is the Two of Swords. So Swords represents our air signs, which is Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. Twos on the Tree of Life are partnership and balance. So there might be a little bit of this clearly is about 2 people in a connection, right? But it also could be about balance. Now you can see the swords. The swords, they're air signs, right? So that's like our mental process, our thoughts, our behaviors. So these swords act as mirrors. Think about it. Sword does look like a mirror. It mirrors the quality of our minds. She's blindfolded here. She's sitting here, but she's sitting poised. But she has these like they're blocked, right? I don't want to hear it. I don't know. I don't know what to do. I don't understand. I can't listen. You can't hear me, or somebody's blocked, right? So let's find out what Taurus is feeling right now. Maybe you have them blocked. Maybe they have you blocked. Not sure. But so the Two of Swords is the moon and Libra. So Libra is about justice, balance. Remember I said twos are about balance? So this is the moon. Moon is like something that's in the dark, or something in the dark coming to the light. Or it could be like finding that middle path, that balance, right? If you look at the moon card, it's two different opposing sides on each side. Well, that means you got to walk the middle and find the middle. That's what I look at it like. Because each side is like, to me, it's like contradiction. And you have to find that middle part. So Taurus does feel the need to move slowly, and they usually do. It's an earth sign. Virgos, Capricorns, and Tauruses, they are very solid in nature, so they do take their time. They don't rush in. Anything with air signs, they're kind of like the fastest, right? And the Pentacles, which is the earth signs, which is Taurus and Virgo and Capricorn, they are slower because it's more steady, right? So air signs, we kind of like overthink, and we kind of like move fast into situations, maybe talk before, like, we don't think before we talk, or we might act on impulse, things like, not every single one, every person's different, I'm just saying in a generalization. Earth signs are more generally known to take things slow because it's solid, right? Capricorn is determination, Virgo is about self and introspection, and Taurus is about commitment, and they're very stubborn. I love you, Tauruses. I have 2 children that are Tauruses, so no, but it's not that they're stubborn, it's that they are very set in their ways. Okay, they do believe in what they believe in, and it's very hard to take them out of that. They're very, this is the teacher. This is like a pope, a father, a priest, a medicine man. You name it, whatever you want. It's the faith, to me, and belief system of our higher being, right? So it's like what we believe in, right? So how are you going to tell a Taurus, no, that you can't believe in what you believe in? No, they're very strict on what they believe in, right? That's why it's commitment. This is like a binding. It's a faith. So that's why Tauruses are like that. So they do feel, so Tauruses do take things slow, and that's the reason why, okay? Because it's got to be solid. There is something unresolved in their own life that is actually preventing them from acting decisively, okay? So be patient with them. Don't take it personally. They may also feel that this relationship is stuck in limbo. Yeah, I would agree, because if there was a change and they don't know how you feel or what you want, it is in limbo. If you don't speak what you want or how you feel, they're not going to know. So they feel like they're in the dark here, right? They don't know what's going on. They don't know what to do. And I'm not surprised this card came out. This is the Nine of Swords. Swords are, like I said, act as our mental our behaviors or our mental thought process. Nines are self, or it's about like an accumulation of its suit. So this person is overthinking so much that it's now causing nightmares. It's anxiety. They can't sleep. It's bothering them so much that it's now affecting their rest time. Okay, so you can see this person here is in bed and they're trying to sleep, but they have their hands on their head and they're just they're frustrated, they're crying, they're upset, they don't know what to do. Here's a comfort that spirit's comforting this person. So this is really bothering Taurus to a point of they do care how you feel. They do care about what you want. So be compassionate when you do speak, okay? Like I said before, we're not perfect, guys, and we do go through situations. And a lot of times, it's easy for us to know what we want. We don't know they don't know what we want, okay? No 2 people are ever the same. We're incorporating 2 different lives, right? If somebody cares, let them care, because that's an act. That's a sign that they want to know how you feel. So let them know. So Nine of Swords is Mars and Gemini, Lord of Despair. You can see that, right? So Taurus does feel a need to withdraw because of a personal problem, maybe depression, maybe grief or worry. They're not really thinking clearly. So like this one said, don't take it personally. It can be difficult to make a person with skewed perspective see reason, right? So if there's something that's on the exterior that is affecting your Taurus, okay, and it has nothing to do with you, we can't fix them. You can listen to them, and when you listen to them, like I said, you listen to understand, not to respond. And the thing about this is when somebody is really feeling depressed or grief or worry, the best thing that we can do, and the only thing that we can do, is sit there in the dark with them until they can find the light. Okay, we cannot fix people. We don't know what's best for people. That's the misconception too. We in our prideful nature think that, oh, well, we know. Even with our children, they're their own individuals, right? You are their parent. So if you don't trust in their judgment or their process. What does it say about you as a parent? You see what I'm saying? Believe in them and just know that hopefully they will realize if they make a mistake, learn from their mistakes, because we can tell them all day long. And this happens in relationships too. Tell them all day long, don't climb that tree, don't climb that tree, you're going to fall, you're going to fall. They're not going to know that until they fall, you know. So, of course, we're going to protect our children from harm, yes, but we cannot protect them from everything. Just like any situation, in anything, our brothers, sisters, anything. But we can sit there in the dark with them until they can figure it out, okay? We can tell them, you know, make them, like I'm doing with you guys, what I'm saying is that you can also, you know, give them advice. Maybe they can start seeing something in a different way, but we cannot fix people, okay? We can only know how we feel, what we want. When we go to therapists, counselors, anything, their job, what their profession is they learn how to pick and pull things, the right things out of us in order for us to get it up, get it out, and we can heal from that. We heal ourselves, guys. Nobody does that for us, okay? So let them heal themselves too. And just the only thing that we can do is sit with them, let them be a support system with them, and hear what they have to say, sit in the dark with them until they can find that light, okay? Now let's find out what Spirit has to say. This is messages from Spirit. This is something that they want to know. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, guys. I need my channel to grow. I love doing this. I want to keep doing it. So there's the Empress card in reverse. That's the Mother card of the tarot. This could have to do with pregnancy or maybe even losing a child. If that's the case, I do my condolences. It also could mean a mother. It could be like they could be going through something with their mother. It could be a mother wound. It could be several things. But the main thing about the Empress is that it's the Mother card. It's pregnancy, fertility. But this is in reverse. So either the mother, it's a conflict with a mother or any kind of mother figure. Or it could also be a baby mom. It could be you're the baby mom. It could be they're the baby mom. You know, like, take it as it resonates, guys. Not everybody's going to have the same story. I'm here to tell what the cards mean. You tell your story, okay? Don't make it make sense, guys. If it doesn't make sense, leave it here. It's for somebody else, okay? So the Empress card, like I said, is the Mother card. It's in reverse. It could be a miscarriage. It could be a mother. It could be a baby mom. It could be something that's not, that's kind of conflicting with the energy of this Taurus, okay? So that could be the issues, or it could be your issue. Take it as it resonates, okay? Then the next one is the Ace of Cups. Nice to see. The Ace of Wands in reverse, and the Eight of Cups. Okay, so like I said, the Empress card in reverse. This is a Major Arcana card. It's number 3 in the Major Arcana. So the Fool goes through its journey, and this is the third person that he runs into, which is the Mother, right before the Father, which is the Emperor, right? So this is Taurus. What did I say, guys? Taurus and Venus. So in reverse, this is like a creative block or dependent on others, self-doubt, self-criticism. You know, this person is very beautiful in nature. So if this resonates with you, take a walk in nature, okay? It really, really helps us get back into our spiritual healing side, if you will, okay? If it's a Taurus, which is Taurus energy, like I said, just don't blame, shame. Don't make it worse, okay? We don't need that in our lives. We all experience shame, blame, and criticism, right? We don't need our partners to be that way. Our partners, we're on the same team. We should be on the same, you know, supportive and helping, and it's you two against the world, not you two against each other. Remember that. So often in arguments, people feel like it's I'll never forget this. My grandmother was married to my grandfather for 55 years. And I asked my grandmother, what is one of the most things that you could ever, like, what is really important, Grandma? Because 55 years, I mean, my gosh, does that even happen anymore? She said, this is the problem. People in a connection, whether it is a relationship or not, when they get into an argument, they view it as it's them against them. This is me and this is you, and we're not agreeing, so we're against each other. No, it's you two against the situation what you're not agreeing on, not you two against each other. It's you two against that situation. Do you understand what I'm saying? You two are never against each other. You're not supposed to be. You're supposed to be a team. Okay, so don't make it harder on your partner when you're supposed to be their support system, their backbone, their rib, their whatever. If you're not a female, you know, feminine, masculine, there's no sex in the spirit side. So just keep that in mind, guys, okay? The next card is the Ace of Cups, which I'm so happy to see, because this is love, okay? Cups are emotions, relationships, and Cups are Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy. This is the Ace. The Ace is on the top of the tree of life, which is of God, of spirit, right? It's incarnate. It's in by heaven. Nothing has tainted this love. This dove right here is pouring so much in that it's overflowing this cup, and it's pouring into this river right here. So this is the Lord of love. It's love, relationships, compassion, new emotion, creativity. Nice to see. But now we have the Ace of Wands in reverse, which, this is Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. This is your energy. The Ace is, like I said, it's on the top of the tree of life. This is passion. But this might be what happened here. This is like, to me, this is like a candle, okay? And when the candle burns too brightly and right away in the beginning, it's going to burn out, right? Instead of just going like this, right? If there's so much passion in something, that's what's going to happen. It's going to blow out. So it looks like something isn't growing. Okay, so this is the Lord of Inspiration. In reverse, it's like a lack of direction or a delay or a distraction. Get this lit again. Get this candle lit again and take it slow instead of just putting everything in it and then that's it. Then, you know, like, and then burning out. No, don't let that happen, guys, okay? Take it nice and slow. What's your rush? Enjoy. You know, enjoy somebody's company, enjoy their presence, enjoy that person. You know, there's a reason why they're in your life, right? So here's the Eight of Cups. Cups represents our feelings, emotions, relationships, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy, and this is the eights. Eights on the tree of life are seeking solutions. If you can see right here, there's 8 cups standing. They're not falling over. This person right here is walking away from them. Everybody's like, why are they walking away? It's because they have something, there's a higher self that they need to figure out. There's something they need to figure out. It's seeking solutions. They're trying to find out what's going on, either with themselves or with somebody else. Now, the running basis of this reading is that maybe it's not, it doesn't have to do with you. It doesn't have to do with the relationship, right? There might be something external that's going on that's causing this depression, right? And it's affecting, it might be affecting the relationship because you might think that it's because of you. Well, no, guys, because when somebody feels a certain way, we always take that offensive, like it's against us. Somebody's being quiet, not talking to us. Oh, they don't like me anymore. That's not true. They're going through something that, you know, maybe they don't want to hurt you, or maybe they don't want to stress you out or get you involved, right? Tell them, is there anything on your mind that you want to talk about? You're safe with me. Let them know they can be vulnerable with you. Let them know they can talk to you. And you don't have criticism, judgment, or anything else like that, or they'll never do it again. You know what I'm saying? Create that safe space and keep it safe. So this is Saturn and Pisces energy. So Saturn is karma, and Pisces is, you know, like the most, I don't mean to say it this way, you know, Pisces, please don't shoot the messenger or anything, but I look at it like they're very intuitive, they're very emotional, they're feelings, right? Not feelings, but they feel, right? So this is the Lord of abandoned success. So somebody might be walking away or seeking a solution. There might be disappointment, there might be abandonment, withdraw, or escape, right? And it's right on here. And it's so much so that it is affecting this person. So like I said, if something's going on with them, talk to them. Find out what's going on with them. The best thing that we can do is just, you know, sit there and understand and listen to them. You know, sometimes it's, instead of us being stuck in our minds and thinking, when you're actually able to talk to somebody and talk out and get it out, it'll feel so much better, right? And then just knowing that somebody's there supporting them, it could change the dynamic of everything. They want to know how you feel, what you want. Be compassionate. Be clear. We don't need to play games. You know, we need, if you don't want it, this is law in any connection, whether it's anything. Do not treat somebody, do not do things to somebody that you do not want done to you. Do not do that to them, okay? Do not. If they did do something to you, we cannot turn around and do it back to them. Then we are just as bad, if not worse, than they are. Let's be better. Let's take the high road. Let's be the change that you want to see. Okay, guys? Thank you so much for watching, Sagittarius. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. I need my channel to grow, guys. I need those algorithms. Thanks so much for watching, guys. Love and light.